Hello, welcome back. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different here on my channel. I'm going to be testing out using cornstarch and baby powder as setting powders. Now I put the cornstarch recently in one of my more kind of recent videos that I used that as a setting powder, and I really liked it. But I've also been seeing people use baby powder for the same thing. So I kind of wanted to do like a side-by-side comparison of the two, see which I like better. So if you're curious to see which one I like better, which one kind of won this little contest, then please just keep watching. Okay, thanks. So for this little test that we're going to do, I'm going to use one of my favorite drugstore concealers. This is by Maybelline. This is the Fit Me Concealer, and I like to use the color Fair. And then I'm just going to kind of do my regular concealing routine where I do it down kind of in a triangle shape under my eye. Normally I do my face first, but I wanted to just kind of get my eyes done first today so that they were kind of done for the video. And I got just like talking to my girlfriend on the phone, and I wasn't going to do anything under my eyes, but I started to. But I wished I would have not put any shadow under there until after I was done doing my under eye area, so hopefully I'll just have to touch that up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and blend this in, and since I've had my foundation on for a little bit, it's kind of drying down, so I'm just going to, I sprayed a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, but just kind of any makeup spray will work, just to kind of wetten the whole area back up. But I wouldn't have to do that if I had gone directly in with my concealer after my foundation, but my foundation just was kind of sitting on my skin, like drying for a little bit, and then I put that concealer on top of it. Concealer makes the biggest difference. Okay, so this is my right eye, and for this eye I'm going to do baby powder, and I'm going to bake with that, so I'm just going to put some on my sponge. Okay, and then for my left eye, I'm going to use cornstarch. I think I add a little bit more cornstarch, so I'm going to kind of even it out and add baby powder a little bit more on this side. Okay, so here's kind of a zoomed in. Okay, I'm going to give this just a minute to kind of sink in a little bit. Just from kind of this while I'm sitting here watching, or, you know, kind of sitting here while it's baking, the baby powder seems to have a little bit more of like a white cast. It might totally brush away, I don't know, but just kind of looking at it. And then the cornstarch seems to be a little bit like more finely milled. This one seems to like kind of sink into the skin, and this one seems to sit on top a little bit more. But I guess we will kind of see. Okay, so I've given these just a few minutes to kind of sink in. So usually I like to go in with kind of another powder to brush these off with, but I want to do a true test and see, just brushing them off, see how they do. So this brushes off really nicely. Wow. And that was the baby powder. And the cornstarch, okay, it brushes off really nicely as well. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. So I don't really see a big difference right now. This was the side with the baby powder. This was the side with the cornstarch. And I mean, it doesn't at all, it doesn't like leave any sign of a white cast or anything like that behind. But right now, okay, so right now they feel and look exactly the same to me. The cornstarch side actually feels a teeny bit more dry than this one, which I like. I like it to be dry, but if you're dry, then maybe you'd like the baby powder more. Just like my finger sticks a little bit more when I'm just like rubbing them. So far, I'm really loving them. They've both done a fantastic job. So now I'm going to put a little bit of Reserve Your Cabana. This is, well, it's actually a bronzer by Wet n Wild. But it's like a highlighter is more so what it is. They call it a bronzer, but it's more like a highlighter. It's just like it has a really soft sheen to it. And I really like to put this under my eye, so I'm going to add a little bit of this on top and see if that, see if it can sit on top nicely. So the baby powder side, it sits beautifully on top of the baby powder. I like that a lot. Now let's see how it does on the cornstarch side. They really are about sixes still right now. I mean, they look really great. They feel really good. They both took this other powder on top of them really well. So far I'm really liking them. Okay, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Rest of my makeup on. I added on finished up my face with some bronzer, blush, highlighter, finished my under eye area, and then I added a little bit of setting spray. So looking really close, and I don't know if you're even going to be able to pick up on this on camera, but I think that I like this side better, the side with the baby powder. It seems to just kind of sit and like it kind of melted into my skin a little bit more than the cornstarch side, where it like I feel like I can almost see like where it's stuck to the concealer. Not that it looks bad, I mean it still looks good, but if I really have to get like nitty-gritty details of which one I like best, I would think I would go with the baby powder. I think it just sits a little bit more naturally. It kind of meshes with my skin a little bit more. It kind of melted in with all the other products that I used with it. It melted in with the setting spray that I used. So I think that would be my winner. If I'm going to pick a winner, it would be the baby powder. However, I think easily you could get away with either of the options. I think they're both fantastic. I will go ahead and insert pictures with Flash to see if we get any flashback. Okay, I just got done taking a few pictures. I kind of wanted to see if it gave flashback in either of them. And I got a little bit more kind of that white cast in a picture with the cornstarch side. Okay, so I think for this test, the baby powder has won. I'm certainly going to keep trying that out, keep using it. If there's any updates like throughout the day and I decide, you know, after 4 hours of wear or something that I don't like it, I'll insert that just in a clip or something at the end of this video. But right now, I think it's a really great alternative, and I think it's a way that you can save some money on your setting powders. Go ahead and just try the baby powder, see if it works for you. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye!